Hi all, welcome back to a new post today, and let's discuss the most important topics that you need to keep track for November 1st with regard to the UPSC upcoming preliminary examination. It has been a long delay, and yes, definitely we'll cover the November current affairs as well. So the very first issue is about Speaker dismissing the plea to disqualify 8 Congress MLAs who switched over from Congress to BJP, and the Goa Speaker Ramesh Tavadkar dismissed the petition to seek disqualification of 8 congressmen who had switched over to BJP, reasoning that the lawmaker should not be disqualified where his original political party merges with another political party. So the 8 MLAs claiming to form 2/3 of the Congress legislative party had declared a merger with the BJP and sought protection under the 10th schedule, which protects merging from the anti-defection law. Now, the advocate representing the 8th MLA submitted that the 10th schedule does not contemplate the acceptance of a merger with another political party. The advocate said that the merger was accepted by BJP as those responding are sitting in the assembly as BJP members. And however, let me tell you that anti-defection law the law itself places the decision at the with the Speaker of the House or the Chairman of the upper house to decide on the disqualification of the members. The Supreme Court also has said that it is in the Speaker's prerogative to decide on disqualification with regard to anti-defection law, and also there is no time constraint with this. So the Speaker's decision is final with regard to the anti-defection law. And the next one is about Vivek Debroy. He has been the Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council chairman, and he recently passed away. So this body is a non-constitutional, non-government and an independent body constituted to give economic advice to the government of India, specifically the Prime Minister. The council serves to highlight key economic issues facing the country to the government of India from a neutral point of view, and advises the Prime Minister on various economic issues. The latest occurrence of the council was constituted by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2017, and currently the chairman has recently passed away. The previous chairman has been C. Rangarajan before this, and the Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council is chaired by a chairman and consists of eminent economists as well. And at one point of time, it was even chaired by Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee himself. The next one is about India spelling out finance needs for the Biodiversity Conservation Plan at the COP16 in Cali, Colombia, with regard to the Convention on Biological Diversity, where it submitted an updated National Biodiversity Strategic and Action Plan, which it did so the 3rd time since 2000. Now, the Indian delegation at the COP16 updated the National Biodiversity Strategic Action Plan, spelling out India's conservation roadmap with regard to the biodiversity. And it was decided, now this is the first National Biodiversity Strategic Action Plan after the convening Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework. Most of the countries are slow in implementing this framework, and India has set 23 targets with regard to 6 broad conservation domains. These are area-based conservation, increasing ecosystem resilience, recovery, rehabilitation, conservation of threatened species, conservation of agrobiodiversity, sustainable management and use of biodiversity, enabling condition tools, solutions for implementation. So the document provides a financial plan as well, and it includes a biodiversity expenditure review and biodiversity finance solution as well for the government of India. And this was estimated for as far as 32 lakh crore catered by the government of India during 17 and 18 to 22. The target is 81,000 crore at the central government level from 2024 to 2029 by the central government to protect biodiversity. And the next is about the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, which has been in news time and again with the institutions, especially the ED, misusing it and not granting bail to the accused. However, this time the Supreme Court has clearly said that sickness and infirmity are also grounds of bail, and bail should be a necessity and not an option, keeping in mind the recourse to the law and also the provisions of the law as well, and not misusing it to detain the people or the accused for a longer period of time. The Supreme Court referred to Section 45 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, specifically says that if a person is sick or infirm, he may be released on bail if the special court directs, and and based on the medical evaluation which has been provided, one person who has been a chairperson of Seva Vikas Cooperative Bank is Sadhu Ram Mulchandani. He has been arrested by the ED. However, the ED was not ready to give him bail, and therefore this case went up to the Supreme Court, and once again the Supreme Court has upholded the right to bail as an option, because protecting the freedom of liberty and also prevention of detention as well. Especially detention should be on plausible grounds that are accepted by especially a group, a coordinating a committee that is formed to look into this issue. Now, the next is about Naga National Political Group asking the centre to finalize a peace deal this year. The Nagas have been fighting for a greater Nagaland, including the areas of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Nagaland and also Myanmar as well. The next one is about Hwasong 19. What is this? It is an intercontinental ballistic missile that was launched by the North Korea, and it can reach as far as USA. Now let me tell you that North Korea is a stringent supporter of China and also supports Russia with regard to supply of arms and ammunition in its war in Ukraine. And recently it has launched its ballistic missile, the world's strongest, it is said to be Hwasong 19 in the month of November, that is November 1st. So these are some of the important issues that I thought I should be tracking for you. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video. I shall see you tomorrow in another list of important issues. Until then, it's very happy learning.